Hey guys, Moto Moj here. Gonna be going over some of the parts that I have for the bike. Some people have been asking for it, so before I take off, I guess I was gonna discuss a little bit. Alright, so starting from the front, I got this headlight from Amazon. I need to clean up the bike too, actually, I see that now. I don't know, it's like 40-50 bucks or something like that. I got these fork gators also off Amazon. I'll put the links in the description below. These turn signals as well. I noticed this the other day. It looks like they're starting to show some corrosion or rust or something. I'll have to replace that one. But they're only like 12 bucks, so can't complain. This is the Indian low fairing. Straight from Indian themselves. I like it. It takes most of the wind off, and then on the highway, the wind hits you maybe in like the chin, the shoulders maybe. But as long as you're wearing a helmet, that's fine. I got these adjustable levers. I don't even know where. LSL? Okay. I got them secondhand off somebody who didn't like them. They've been really good. They're adjustable. I just noticed the clutch side is kind of finicky, so you gotta make sure you dial in the clutch just right. I have these MIC tuning bar end mirrors that I just fitted using the OEM hardware for the other bar end mirrors that they come with. But this little plastic piece right here came from these Amazon OEM looking passenger peg sets that I never used, that little spacer something that they came with, but I used it here, so they've been great. Got a throttle lock, Atlas throttle lock, that's been awesome. I use this B-Moto like super minimalistic GPS unit from time to time. That works really well. I got this Amazon bag. This one's also pretty cheap. I think under 20 or 30 bucks. I think it's like 15. But it's perfect. I keep like earplugs. This like all-in-one multi-tool to repair anything. This is for air ride control. I got air ride. I'll go over that in a second. I got DeanSpeed crash bars. DeanSpeed foot pegs. I got the brass color. I was hoping it'd be a little bit more colored matched, but it's different, but it's still good. This exhaust is custom by Luke Barlow from BarlowBuilt on Amazon, on Instagram. Well, I can't talk right now. David Morales made the clutch cover, but he made that for me. Gotta have a Guardian bell. Arnott air ride suspension. That's been amazing for me. I picked up little Amazon brake and turn signal mini. They're really bright though at night. During the day you can see them just fine. I have an Indian Syndicate seat step up, so I actually really like that seat. It's so comfortable. I used to have a Saddleman that I swapped out for this. Based off recommendations with Dad with a bike. Rest in peace. But I have a Amazon curved license plate with mounting hardware and light combo from Amazon as well. A swing arm bag from Amazon that was relatively cheap. I just gave it a try. It's been working out really well. DeanSpeed. What is this? The pulley cover? Maybe. I have an Anatori Quickshifter on here. That's been really fun to use. The wire, I just kind of mounted it up and it goes under the seat, and there's a little control unit in there that you can connect to on your phone and control how quick you want it to react. I forgot about these Vans grips, OD Vans, and then I just put keyless gas cap on there. This is for an Aprilia, what is it, RSV 1000, I think. And then I put these little caps on here that I got from Amazon as well. I think they're like 12 millimeter. I do have a DeanSpeed sissy bar that I kind of take on off whenever I want, and then as well as a Viking, I think a Viking bag, side bag for this side. It's kind of a pain in the ass to take on and off all the time, so I kind of just left it off the last time I put everything together. Yeah, the exhaust is really loud. The Quickshifter really livens everything up when you're riding. I have had to dial in the clutch recently. Like I said, I switched out those levers and it's been a little weird. Oh, handlebars. These are the Twisted Chopper, I think, vaulted and metered bars. And they've been amazing. I'm 5'10"-ish on a good day, and my arms are perfectly level, so I can't complain there. Other than that, I think that's pretty much everything on the bike. I do got a tune. I got like the PV3 tuner as well, so I got that tune on there. I got it through Fuel Moto, which is actually just north of me, not too far. And they actually do custom tune with it. You just tell them the stuff you have in there. I have a S&S intake under here as well. Yeah, she's a great bike. I got to take off those front marker lights, so I'll take those off eventually. I don't know, they don't really bother me. I know a lot of people take them off immediately, but other than that, yeah, that's it. I got to put a garage door opener somewhere on here to get that thing opened up, but yeah. This solo, or not solo actually, the Syndicate step-up seat from Indian is actually probably the best seat that I've tried so far. I've tried a couple. I've heard the best things from it as well. There's really no break-in period. I mean, it's just one of the most comfortable seats from right out of the box. It comes on the new Indian Scout Rogues, I think. That's like the standard seat for them. But you can get them and they fit right on the regular Indian Scout bobbers. This is a 2020 Indian Scout bobber with, I think, like 14,000 miles. Yeah, I put like 14,500 miles so far. I need to get gas in. Alright, what else? Like I said, alright, these grips have been game changer, as well as the handlebars. I kind of did them all at the same time, so I don't really know what one feels like minus the other. So but together, I did rotate this a little bit forward, so I am kind of leaning forward a little bit. Like I said, I'm 5'10", but I'm not too stretched forward. I'm not too bent over. I think it feels pretty good for me. But when I did a long trip down to Nashville, which is probably like I don't know, 500-600 miles. I could be totally wrong. I think, yeah, maybe 600 miles. I did rotate these back, so I loosened these up. I rotated the handlebars back towards me a little bit to get a more comfortable feel, so I could kind of sit back a little bit. I had my sissy bar and my pack behind me as like a backrest, so I was able to actually lean back and use that and put my weight back. That was pretty awesome. So that felt pretty good. Oh, that's a sweet Hummer. All right, what else was I going to say? Yeah, this air ride is a game changer as well. This with the seat has been amazing. This Quickshifter makes the bike feel so much more alive when you're getting in it. It's just an up shifter. Up. You can just quick shift up. But yeah, it just makes the bike feel completely different. It's like so much more sporty. It's kind of dangerous a little bit, but makes me just ride a little bit more wild. Yeah, other than that, these crash bars from DeanSpeed have been amazing. They're not the easiest to kind of use as like highway bars. If you're used to the traditional, I'm going to rest my legs on them on the highway. They work for me. I don't mind it. I kind of just put my legs up on it like that. But that could kind of fatigue the back of the leg a little bit if you want. But I've been just putting my foot on it for now. If my legs get a little fatigued from that. But yeah, the Atlas throttle lock is nice. I have seen some no name ones. I think unbranded or something like that. For like, instead of being like $140, they were like $45. So I would totally give that a shot if I had to go do it all over again. I don't think I would. If I had to do it over again, I would still take the air ride because it's adjustable. I can just make it however I want it, whenever I want it. I love these bar ends. I've gone through a couple different bar end mirrors, but I keep going back to these ones. What else? This windshield is amazing. I got this because you can literally just take the bolts off the front and put like the mid one on. It's clear, so I didn't get that one right away. But the low deflector is really nice. So I haven't really used this yet. I think I used it once, and it's been obviously it's functional, so that's good. What else? The exhaust is mean and loud. And I told him the design that I wanted for it, and he made it custom for me. If I had to do that over again, I would not route it right over the oil dipstick. It makes doing oil changes a pain in the ass. I just completely remove the exhaust and then hope that I add enough oil in there. Luckily, these don't burn a lot of oil and they don't leak oil a lot, so I've never really had to worry about it. I know it's probably really bad to do, but I'm taking a risk every time. In general, though, I think the Indian Scout is probably the best looking cruiser, sport cruiser, whatever you want to call it. I like it personally better. I got it before the new Sportster S, I think they're called Sportster S's, came out from Harley. I got them before those came out. After they came out, obviously those have more power and stuff like that, which is great, but I don't know. I don't really need it, and I don't like the look of the Sportster S from the left side. So if you're looking at it, it looks like from this side. It looks pretty terrible. There's a funny meme that I keep referencing about it. I'll put it up on here, but pretty much the right side of the bike looks amazing, and that's the side you see when the kick stands down. That's the side that leans up, so you get a better view of that side. But The left side looks like they just pulled everything back to this side, and this left side looks so terrible. Whereas on this bike, I mean, there's not much to it. I mean, it does not look as good as the right side, but that's besides the point. I don't like how the exhaust on that bike routes upwards, and then the fairing kind of goes over it. It makes it seem like you have to put something there, or else it looks weird. So yeah, actually I was supposed to go that way. I'm trying to meet up with my buddy. We'll see. But a quick little overview, 14,500 miles. I mean, the bike's not comfortable from when you get it. It's a really rough ride. Would I recommend it? Probably not. The way it is stock, for anything longer than like a couple mile ride, I mean an hour maybe, you're gonna be sore as hell. Every bump is rough. It hurts your back, and I have a bad back from an accident. Everything's on a lot better. Everything's getting a lot better now for me, but when I first got the bike, it was rough to ride, so I definitely would recommend doing quite a bit of changes. And it just sucks, you know, getting a new bike and having to change things right away for it. So that's not for everybody. It is a great starter bike, though. It's so easy to ride. It's so low, and you could just, it's so easy to, like, you know, whip the bike around a little bit, you know what I mean? So and it doesn't, you don't feel the weight of the bike. I mean, it's a heavy bike. It's like 500 something pounds, I think 550 something, but you don't feel it because it's so low. So yeah, I wonder if my friend's here. Yes, he is. Alright guys, till next time. That was a quick little recap. Have a good one.